What we do at the Senseable City Lab is really look at how technology is changing the way we understand our cities. We can design them today in a different way, and ultimately the way we live in them. So if you take all of those technologies that really radically change our lives over the past 15, 20 years, well, all those technologies now are entering the urban space. Those technologies have become very small, network, distributed, a bit like smart dust, and because of that, they're really changing the interface between us and the built environment. When we started the lab now 8 or 9 years ago, we wanted to explore this new field of what some people call smart cities. We didn't like very much the name smart cities. We think that smart cities is too cold or dry. It looks like a city that runs like a computer. We like more sensible city, as a city that puts citizens, or the sensing part and the sensible part at the center, where citizens are much more involved in it. But of course, if you want to run a lab in the city, then you need important partners. So you need to partner with industry, with the city themselves, and have your researchers out there into the field. It's different if you have actually your lab inside MIT in a controlled place, or if your city is the lab. The application for what we are seeing is really manifold. You can think about energy, traffic, water, waste management, most of the things happening in the city. Today we can actually collect a lot of information about how they happen. We can understand this information, and then this information can help us change the system. At the lab we look a lot at technologies and how technologies are changing the way we live in cities, but the important thing is actually not technology, it's the human side behind. And there's two ways of looking at smart cities. There's a kind of top-down way, just about optimization, but there's a more exciting way, which is when these processes actually happen by engaging people. It's kind of a bottom-up way. You will get optimization as well, but actually you do it by engaging a kind of distributed intelligence. And that is really what we're very passionate about at the lab. And there's something that's very unique to MIT in general, but also to our lab in particular, this incredible pool of talent coming from many countries, from many disciplines, and working together and constantly changing year after year with new people and new PhD students coming in. I think this is something quite unique, and the combination of this pool of talent with, say, an R&D center inside a company or inside the city, then usually produces incredible results. I think the incredible thing of the consortium, or the Senseable City Consortium, is really the collaboration. It's a collaboration between some out-of-the-box thinking PhD students just coming into MIT and proposing crazy things for the city. It's about the forward-looking companies we have, or the cities we have, and also all of them talking to each other online, but also coming together, for instance, at our conferences we do here on campus, like the annual conference, Senseable City Lab Conference, like on 14th and 15th of November 2013, and really discussing things together. And the important thing is that there is a lot of intellectual property that gets produced in these projects, say patents being filed and so on, and this is accessible then to all the companies and cities who are actually members of the Senseable City Lab Consortium.